We're going to flip real estate advice today on its head, and I'm going to say you want to be working with the listing agent primarily or first, and then decide to work with a buyer's agent, because working with a buyer's agent is probably harming your interest in today's market. So many buyers get the information that buyer's agents used to possess that's now freely shared on the internet in places like Zillow, Realtor.com, and agent websites, that they're empowered to go directly to the listing agent. So the strong buyers, especially the ones who've already lost out on multiple offers and learned from the school of hard knocks to go directly to the listing agent. So many people are doing that now. And almost every professional with a license buying a home for their family or in a renovation home business for their business go directly to the listing agent. Then when you're hanging out working with a buyer's agent, letting them do the work, you're going to have to settle. You're going to settle. If you've ever wondered, why are all those great homes going to other people and never me? It's probably because what I'm going to share with you in this free series of videos. I'm a real estate attorney and a broker. I've been both of those since the early 90s. And, real estate broker since the early 2000s, lawyer since the early 90s. And I'm going to share with you, I'm going to start, I sold hundreds of homes I've referred out or sold hundreds of homes during the short sale crisis, and I'm going to explain to you the lessons that I learned then and what I did about it buying a home for myself. So here I was in right after the bottom had been put in. Warren Buffett said he'd buy thousands of homes. BlackRock and other hedge funds were starting to. We sold dozens of homes to Chinese buyers, short sales. They were the ones who were sticking around the longest and paying what the banks wanted. And I was like, wow, I need to buy a home for my family. I mean, I could have paid cash, but who wants to overpay? And I like the write-offs from interest rates. So we were watching homes that we could afford, and it was like reverse. I have 4 kids, so I wanted to be in a good school district, decent-sized house near a golf course. And I was watching the map instead of like during that movie Contagion with Dustin Hoffman, boop, 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 the red breaking out. I was watching I watched Encinitas. They all disappeared. In Solana Beach, where I was renting at the time, because we were members of the Loma Santa Fe Country Club, I was watching, there were 4 homes that I could have bought and they disappeared. Then one came on the market when they fixed it up. It was up $400,000 and it sold. I was like, oh no, this was like in a 3-month period. I was like, I got to buy a home. We started looking. We saw a home come on the market in Poway. It was a renovation. The kitchen was hideous. But the estate listened, I'm sure, to the advice of their listing agent. It was a team, mom and a daughter. And they put in new carpets. They painted it. They basically put lipstick on a pig. That's the stock market commercial from years ago. But we love the location. We liked the front of the home. Had a nice little palm tree in the driveway, right near the driveway. And we're like, oh, we got to do it. If it's anything on the inside like the pictures, we got to do it. And it wasn't great looking. We knew we were going to put money into the floor and the windows, but we had to buy it. Now, of course, we make an offer. Comes back, we're in a multiple offer situation. I was like, oh, I had the cash. We'd sold so many homes as a short sale to do it, but I didn't want to overpay. No one, at least not many of us, like to overpay. We'd rather use the money to fix up the home or pay for golf or whatever. And that was the dilemma, because I knew, as every broker does, is bought. Let's say you've done 20 or 30 transactions. Once your agent's done that, they understand. And here's the deal: the listing agent has the relationship with the seller that I needed to leverage to be the winning buyer and not overpay, and the listing agent has the information along with myriad other things, but she knew what the other buyers were offering, right? And I was like, here I am, I want to be my own buyer's agent and keep my commissions, but I need to do what all those other agents did when they were buying for homes for me and said I could represent them so they could have that information with the permission of the seller, of course. I was like, wow, what a dilemma. So I did what every real estate buyer should do, and I called Phil. I sold a lot of homes with Phil. He probably did 100 of the short sales with me. He also helped us. We were a team. We were renovating homes, and he is the nicest person, the best negotiator. People share information with him like you wouldn't believe. He's just got this great rapport. And I was like, Phil, can you help me buy this home without overpaying? And sure enough, he does. He goes, John, if you offer $2,000 more, you've got the home. I was like, wow, the relief, just the agony. I know what you're feeling of not knowing how much more and then losing out. Oh, I was feeling that. And I knew, what if I wait 2 months and the homes are up another 6 figures? I know the torture. I feel your pain. And that's why I've developed this series. So I was like, Phil, what did you do? And I'm going to give a short thing, and then I'm going to say, but I've got this whole series covered. If you go to winnerscheck.org, it's a free series, and I'm going to show you exactly what I would do going up on Zillow or Realtor.com or maybe both, and set your strategy for you. That's going to be available there. Plus the other videos surrounding this, like the rapport building, the questions you have to ask, and what I call the winnerscheck.org decision matrix. So when you get that information, you know what to do. But let me just bring it back to what Phil told me he did. He said, John, I called them up and I explained why you were the buyer for them, that you were fully qualified, that you despise, because it's happened to us. I said, you despise agents to tell their clients to be the winning bidder, and then we'll find something wrong with the house and we'll try to take that all money back during the negotiations. Because everybody knows they don't want to start again and say their home was off the market. It's high leverage for buyer's agents. And I told them you weren't going to do that. And I said, even if someone else is going to pay a few bucks more working with you, because you will close, you're motivated, this is just a home for you and your family, and you can afford it. And I said, you are the person they want to work with. And so he did it. That's the lesson. You can skip the series if you don't want to hear the details. But the lesson is develop rapport, tell them why show them why you're the buyer they want to work with, and get the information that you need to be the winning bidder without overpaying by it. I would have certainly pitched in my commissions, which were 3% on a significant purchase. And I probably would have paid in more because I had the cash, and I wanted this home. There weren't a lot of choices, and I didn't. And I knew prices were going up, and I was like, this home's going to be $100,000 more in 3 months. So go to winnerscheck.org. Sign up for the free series. If you're like, at any time during the series, there probably will be an opportunity to just work with us, set up a consult with Phil, or me. We'll figure that out. But go to winnerscheck.org. I'm a real estate attorney and broker in California, but I've referred out buyers and sellers all over the country. We've got a program for that makes sense. And then we can help give you the advice you need. Well, there's lots of things we can do, but the point is, here's the free series. Go to winnerscheck.org and free series. And if you want to work with us, great. But the free series is going to be there just so basically, I see the internet misleading buyers on this stuff, and I just want to correct it. I want to be the person correcting people, buyer's agents. There's so much information now, you can bypass the buyer's agents, and it's absolutely wrong to refer really anybody, but in the exception I've come up with, and I have even videos on that. Sometimes in luxury markets, it is smart to work with buyer's agents, and that video will be, or videos will be in that series. So thanks. Talk to you later. Bye. winnerscheck.org.